In Bangladesh, the current scenario in marketing is very dynamic. We have seen FMCGs, non-FMCGs everywhere. It's very changing so rapidly. The arena in marketing is operating right now. So in this context, the way a marketer should be looking at regarding his or her products or services marketing is, the first and foremost thing is that knowing the consumer is so critical, and understanding the consumer, getting into their shoes, because historically, traditionally, marketeers were going by, it was not so structured other than a few multinationals across the globe. In Bangladesh, we have not seen so much of consistency in marketing and understanding and doing it in a systematical approach. So the starting point for me, it is basically understanding the consumer, getting into their shoes, and trying to reach them through giving them the experience, understanding what experience they're looking for, and it has to be very segment oriented, focused. How can we understand consumers better? It's not only doing some quantitative research or doing some few FGDs. It should not be restricted into that. It has to be a part of the marketeer's life. We have to live the consumer's life to some extent. Only then I can actually know where the need gap is, how people can really get feel good experiences. And the very important point also is understanding them and filtering the need gap, getting into the insight that is not being met, and expand on that, have a full plan or a strategy developed based on that. Why am I doing something or looking for something as a consumer is very critical, and only then people will be able to derive or plan a marketing activity or a campaign. I have to hit the nail. I have to be really, really focused on what they're really looking for, because this is a very fragmented market. Everybody is shouting at me as a consumer. I am so much, my focus is so much fragmented. So you have to really stand out as a marketer to get my view or get my attention. And how can you do that? If you know what I want best, the person or the company, the organization or the marketer who will be doing it best, only if he or she knows what I want, what I don't have and I'm looking for. And how can that be done? As I said earlier, that we have to live their life, we have to give them the experience. And is it the product they're looking for, or is it the solution that they're looking for? Is it the simple offer that they're looking for? No, it is not. It's much beyond that. It has to be reaching them firstly. And how do we reach them in today's world? Obviously, digital is a very, very, even for mass products like which are more for semi-urban or peri-urban areas, even for those, currently digital marketing could be in tomorrow's world. I mean, not right now, but near future. We have to focus on digital marketing. We have to have a platform where my product is being talked about by experts, by people who matters. Probably this is just the starting point, but blog marketing for specific categories is something that we should be looking forward to in near future. But is it universal? No. For country like Bangladesh, a developing country, for many products we are in a very basic stage, and for that stage we probably need to start with very basic, put the basics right, like go and meet the consumer. And it should not be once a year, it should be at least once a month, twice a month. And I have to know what the change, because the changes are so frequent nowadays. People just vacuum is being filled up with other marketeers. So I have to be very cautious about the fact that whether I know what are the changes happening in my consumer's mind, in my consumer's environment, and we have to act accordingly. And for that, there is no other way out probably to know him. First to know him and then act accordingly. Have a story for that consumer. It's not just disjointed activities that we will be doing. We have to have a story we have to offer a story as a marketer. I have to offer a product story, a brand story, and the story has to be compelling enough, interesting enough, like a movie, like a storybook, that I have to grab that attention that I want to grab. In Bangladesh context, if you look at some of these big conglomerates, local conglomerates, who actually were not following any structured marketing process. A lot of gut feel, a lot of preferences inside the organization probably directed a lot of marketing activities and marketing campaigns. Now probably is the time to come out of that mindset and go out in the field, go out in the places where my product is going to be consumed, and have the understanding how it is being consumed. Okay, so we actually have to go out of our offices and the glass cabins and get into the market.